Good evening. This is CTV News for Wednesday, October 22nd. I'm Patricia Vallone.
And I'm Rochelle Metzger. Glad to have you with us tonight. Well, the Prince George's Fire Department is taking precautions to protect its first responders against the Ebola virus. The agency has purchased nearly 600 protective bodysuits. Staff is now being trained on how to properly wear the suits and, more importantly, how to take them off. The gear is made of material that does not absorb fluids. The department is also putting together a training video that's similar to the one you see here.
On the back of this hood, there's an easy snap button that you'll find right here. Can you turn around for me, Carl? Keep going, keep going, keep going. And the small of his back is the other snap that lines up with that. I'll place this over Carl's head. I'm gonna push. Snap it in place. Turn back around for me. Now Carl is completely ready to go in and deal with anything that he may need to deal with as far as patient care.
Right now what we're doing is we're visiting stations in the middle of a battalion. You know, we have 45 fire and EMS stations throughout Prince George's County divided into 7 different battalions. So we're visiting each battalion on each different shift. We work 4 different shifts. So we try to catch everybody, but it's going to be impossible to catch everybody all at once. So what we're doing is
each bodysuit costs between $100 and $200. Brady says they will order more if needed, but so far they haven't had to use any of them.
As the general election gets closer, the campaigns for Maryland governor continue with attacks, and this time the focus is on school funding. Democratic nominee Anthony Brown joined Montgomery County officials to shed light on his opponent Larry Hogan's plan to cut $450 million from school construction funds. Brown says this proposal is harmful to Maryland, and the state needs to focus on raising money without raising taxes, as well as closing the achievement gap.
That we are investing more and not cutting from our school construction program. Our students deserve it. Our parents have worked hard for it. Our public officials understand what it takes to get it done. In a Brown-Ullman administration, you can count on additional school construction dollars and not what we're seeing from Larry Hogan, his dangerous agenda where he would cut $450 million.
The Hogan campaign is claiming that the allegations of nixing school funds are completely false. Republicans say the Brown-Ullman team is focusing on a typo in a report and trying to ignore a 2013 audit that shows that the administration of O'Malley failed to file 75% of its maintenance reports in a timely manner. Now, according to a statement from a Hogan spokesman, each tax dollar O'Malley and Brown mismanaged is, quote, a dollar that did not go into making sure that our children and educators have modern and safe facilities in which to learn and work, end quote. And the Hogan camp also accuses Brown of planning to cut school lunches, an allegation that the Democrat denies.
As for elections, for those of you who want to get a head start, early voting begins tomorrow in Maryland. Voting centers will be open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. through October 30th. Every county will have at least one early voting location, as well as 17 additional centers around the state. You must vote in the jurisdiction where you reside. To find a polling place near you, log on to elections.maryland.gov.
Twisted metal and charred plastic is the only evidence left of a fuel pump after a fire at a Laurel gas station this morning. According to officials, a customer did not remove the nozzle from their car tank before pulling away, sparking the blaze. The incident occurred at a Shell station in the 700 block of Washington Road. No one was injured. The fire forced the pumps to be shut down for several hours after the flames were extinguished. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone.
And I'm Rochelle Metzger.